So Naz, with Kuokkanen coming up, does he get a shot tonight? Will he be in the lineup, and how will you use him?
Right now, the plan is to go with the same lineup. We just have one question mark up front. That's why he's up here.
He's obviously done very well down on the farm. In terms of his other attributes, what can you tell us about him?
From what we know, he's had success at the AHL level. He's a skilled player. He's got decent size. He's been pro now for 2 years. He's a top 6 forward. So, yeah, he brings a lot to our organization.
Last time that you guys were here in the building, Mackey wasn't at his best. The team wasn't at his best. Blackwood's back where he is. What are you expecting tonight overall?
Well, same thing we saw last game. I mean, we can pinpoint Blackie, but I think the whole team in general, we didn't have our best. Defensively, it was leaky. They're a high-octane offense. We know that they play fast hockey, and for us, it's going to have to be slow that down, play our style of play, use our legs, use our speed, try to take away time and space. So that's going to be the key, which we didn't do last game.
What boost can Blackwood bring to this the second half of the back-to-back tonight?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of confidence. Both goalies right now are bringing a lot of confidence to our team. This is a big rivalry game at MSG. So guys are pumped, and having Blackie the way he's played lately, it brings a lot of confidence to our group.
How can your team really stop a Rangers team that's fighting for a playoff spot from the puck drop?
No different than a lot of teams at this time of the year. We faced a really good St. Louis Blues team last night. Right now, it's all about us. Obviously, like I said earlier, it's a little different sometimes with the Rangers because it's a rivalry game. But for us, it's all about getting to our game, getting 2 points here again today.
A lot of the guys have just been talking about one pride these last 15 games, but also being a spoiler. Is that an active conversation you have in the room?
Yeah, guys talk about it. Obviously making playoffs not going to happen for us, but it's just the consistency in which we've played with lately. That's what we're going to want to keep building on, game in and game out. If that's going to cause some troubles for a team trying to make the playoff, that's a good thing for us.
I know it's serious, but also in a joking manner. Corey just kind of came by and said it's about time they kicked you guys out of the room. What do you make of the NHL's decision to kind of close the dressing rooms to the media based on the coronavirus?
To be honest, it's out of my control, but they have to make tough decisions. So it is what it is. I'm just in contact with management as to what to do with this situation. It's not an easy one, but I guess as an organization, everyone's trying to do their best.
What sort of information are you getting from management, and what sort of precautions have you been recommended?
Right now, it's just status quo, to be honest. We're trying not to make a huge, big deal, even though it is. But right now, for us, it's just status quo.
Is this sort of like when the NHL had the mumps?
Oh yeah, that's a while ago. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Yeah, and with that hit, so similar situation.
Hey, since you traded Green and Vatanen got hurt and then traded, you bumped up minutes, and it seems responsibility for Mueller. How's he doing with this?
I mean, he's playing with more confidence. The minutes are there. Obviously, he's getting a great opportunity. That's what we said when those guys got traded. He's grasping that opportunity with playing great defense. That's first and foremost for Mirko. The thing with Mirko is we want his puck play to take the next step, and I think it's gotten better. There's still work to be done, but you can see he's more assertive with his decisions. I think playing with PK, who always wants the puck, is a good partner for him. But I've really liked how he's defended against top players in the last few teams we've played against.
When you say puck play, just get it out, outlets, or what do you mean?
Not necessarily just getting it out, but making the right decisions. There's plays to be made. We can't just chip the puck out all the time, but just moving the puck fast, quicker. North hockey, first option is always the best one. It's just a matter of finding that option, making that play quick.
Yeah, going back to the rivalry, you mentioned guys are pumped. Is there a difference in the intensity of all the young guys and new faces?
Well, for some of them, will be their first game here in MSG. I've talked to a couple of them, so they're excited. Anytime you have that kind of energy, it can always be a good thing. Like I said, we have young guys that sometimes they just go in a little blind and they just go out and play, and sometimes that's a good thing. But obviously, the energy is going to be there. We're playing good hockey. They're obviously playing really good hockey, so it's going to be an intense game.
If Kuokkanen does play and he is to go, how does that kind of change his mentality going in? Do you have a conversation about not letting it get too big, being at the Rangers and here at the Garden?
Yeah, it's always the same conversation with young guys coming up. The biggest thing if he was to go in is just to keep his game simple and play to his strength. Last thing you want to do, especially in an environment like today, is trying to do too much. That's why you get out of your game, and that's where you're not as productive as you should be. So for him, we know what he can bring, so it's just to simplify and do what he does best. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.